everybody, Kitsune over here, and welcome to my channel. I am still doing the small tripod. You'll just have to forgive for a while, as I've said before. But you know, eventually, I'll have this taken care of. For now, what it is. So, we've gone back to the shelf of waiting, and I have pulled out another doll, of course, that has been waiting his turn to be opened. At one point, you could get Rainbow High boys. They seem to have stopped making them. I haven't seen them in a while. But I did manage to get a couple. I do have, of course, the one from that Gradient set from Shadow High. Can't remember what his name is. And now I have a Rainbow High boy, as well as a Shadow High boy. Who do I have? I have got Aidan Russell. Yes, I did get him discounted. And then he has sat there and waited. So, anyway, Aidan is, according to his thing here, pardon me, I have to turn it to the light because it's metallic, fashion design focus. So he designs fashion. Meanwhile, he wears basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and a denim jacket. Methinks that he designs, but he do not wear. So, let's go ahead and have a look at Aidan here and get him out. And he has some pretty nifty accessories to look at, too. This boy has a little bit of a vanity box. I don't know if you can see it here, but there is just one picture after another of him inside there. Interesting. Okay. So I've gotten everything out. Look, another questionnaire. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Lots of goodies here. And of course, the doll. So let's have a look at everything. I'm going to start with the accessories this time. And, of course, we are starting out, we have the Rainbow High hangers. Nice neutral color. It says rainbow there. Also the pants clip with the RH on it. Just a thought. This is an aside. I came upon some information that there is somebody who is not normally in the doll space, I might add, but still. They're working on a project. It is a doll wardrobe that is intended for American girl-sized dolls. I'm keeping an eye on that to see if, when, maybe they come out. Because maybe they could also work scale-wise for your Rainbow High. It'd be a pretty big wardrobe, yes. But think of all the clothes you have for a Rainbow High doll. And yeah, there's a wardrobe out there somewhere, maybe one or two of them they made. They're not nearly big enough. You need a real serious walk-in wardrobe, doll-sized for these. That wardrobe comes to fruition. If I'm able to lay hands on it, I'll let you know. If I can't lay hands on it, I will at the very least tell you where you can. And, we'll see how that goes. But, the person who's making it is actually associated with, like, tactical gear. Interesting, huh? You find good stuff in strange places. But in any case, clothes hangers. We have a cell phone case with rainbow printed on it. It's in silver. And a separate cell phone. Little sticky stuff on it from packaging. Has a picture of one of the girls on it. What's it say? Avery Queen, apparently. Besties? I don't know. Even has the little camera things on the back. Just assemble that the way it's supposed to be. There's a little thumb thing so that the dolls can actually hold them. He's got a laptop. with Avery and a couple of others on there. Actually closes. Looks very nice and detailed. Has embossed rainbow on the back. Let me open this back up here and look. Whoop. Difficult for my hands. Would have been even better if they actually put the labels on the keys, but they are carved in there. Very nice. He has some really nice shades. They appear... They're translucent, but not transparent. So, the light goes through them, but you don't really see through. It says rainbow right here. At first I thought it was a scratch until I looked closer. The obligatory comb in a dark silver sparkle. And of course his stand. If I'm not mistaken, his stand looks bigger than that of the girls, which would make sense. I think he's got a much wider body. So let's go ahead and pop this together. Though looking at the way he's built, I suspect he may stand okay without it, but it's always nice to have the security, especially when you have old wooden floors that do the thing, you know? And here is the doll. This is Aidan. He has amazing amounts of product in his hair. But he has to. He's got that kind of a hairdo. Though this back could use a little bit of love. It may take some fiddling because he's got a little bit of box hair going on there. I don't know how well you can see it, but he has pastel purple, green, pink, and white in his hair, along with a multicolored flare of tinsel. Kind of gives an opal effect in his hair. Much more purple in the front. Of course, the inset eyes and the inset eyelashes. Very nicely painted. His ears are pierced as well, though he did not come with earrings. Really, not a huge amount of difference between the male and female sculpts, really. He does have some flocking back here, though. It's nice and velvety, pretty cool. Now, the jacket that I thought was denim is actually layers of this gauzy material. It's like a 3-layer jacket, which is kind of cool. I honestly probably would wear a jacket like that myself. No real buttons, just fake ones. He's wearing a plastic chain in silver. Of course, has the RH on it. He has another plastic chain on his pants. A ribbon belt with a plastic buckle that does not work. He's wearing a t-shirt in white that says rainbow. And yes, has an embroidered safety pin on it. A pair of twill? Maybe. Just a pair of shorts. No back pocket. By the way, they are Velcro up the back, except for the jacket. He has front pockets. Do they actually work? Yes, his front pockets are real. He has some semi-translucent shoes, and you can kind of see that he has printed socks up underneath there. Kind of cool. Actual laces, though you don't need them because the split's in the back. I bet he can stand if I position him right. Yeah, he stands really solidly. The stand over here, just a formality, just to make sure he doesn't take a tumble on a wiggly floor. He is articulated at the head, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, nothing in the middle, hip, knee, and not the ankle, which neither are the girls. So the same amount of articulation. I like the colors they did him in. That opal hair is really something else. He's a boy, so they didn't put a lot of fluff into him, which is fine. If I wanted to fluff him up, I'd fluff him up myself. Yeah, he's a pretty cool character. I like him. I now finally have one boy for each school, both Rainbow and Shadow. Let's see what your shades look like, brother. He looks like a movie director. Pretty nice guy. Of course, in the usual quality of the Rainbow High dolls for his time period, he's marked as a 2022 sculpt, so he probably would have come out in 23. That's when I would have got him. Or, you know, toward the end of 24, because I did get him as a clearance doll. Oh, his stance is low. All in all, pretty nice. Do you have any of the boys in your collection? How about you guys, if you guys have Rainbow High boys, how about we bring some of them out and show them to everybody? Who all do you have? Or are you looking for any boys? Were there any boys that you wanted? Because, I mean, the girls get all the attention, and there are a lot of Rainbow High girls. But these fellas, they're the few and the rare, and I think they deserve a little bit of love, too. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and visit me on Patreon, Discord, Rumble, Etsy, the other channel, which is Doll Yokai, where I modify dolls, and again here on Wednesdays and Fridays, and occasionally other days just to do challenges and holidays and whatnot. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.